Hi, so this is going to be the tutorial of how to play the solo of Landslide, Stevie Nicks version, so the more complicated version. It might look quite difficult to play, but it's not that difficult once you get the hang of it, and of course with practice you'll get it, which I need to get as well. I've just started playing it recently, so I haven't got it properly fluid yet, but I'll get there and you'll get there as well. So here's how it goes. I've split it to 4 parts, so I'm going to show you each part how it goes firstly, and then I'll show you how to play it. Okay, so here's the first part. So it starts like this. Okay, so that's how it goes, and here is how you play it. Let's take you through it step by step. Okay, so you start by holding the 5th string with your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret. Okay, and you're playing 5/4 strings 5/4. Next thing you do is with the 5th string still held at the same position on the 3rd fret, you're playing 3rd and 5th string, and then you're hammering on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. So you're going, yeah, and then after that you're holding you're playing the 2nd and 4th strings open, and you're holding straight away the 2nd string on the 3rd fret, and then you're playing that 2nd string again, like that. So the whole thing would be, yeah, and then it goes, and then you're holding with your 1st finger, you're holding the 5th string on the 2nd fret, and you're playing, so that's 5/4 5/4. Okay. Then it goes to right, holding I do it with my 3rd finger. You're holding the 2nd string at the 3rd fret, and you're playing the 2nd string and the 5th string together, and then straight away after you've done that, you slide down to the 5th fret. So it's gonna sound like that. Okay. Yeah. After that, you're playing the 4th string open, and then again you're holding the 2nd string at the 3rd fret, and you're playing the 2nd and the 5th together, and then again 4th open. Next, you're holding the 3rd string at the 2nd fret, and you're playing strings 3 and 5 together, then straight away sliding down to the 4th fret. So it's gonna sound like this. Then hold strings 3 and 5 at the 2nd fret, play them together, 3 and 5, then play 3 and 4 open. Yeah? So this beat sounds like this. That's this. Okay, so that was part 1. Now part 2 goes like this. And the way to play it is like this. You're putting your 2nd finger on the 5th string at the 3rd fret, and you're playing 5/4 5. Then let's see how this goes. Right, so you're playing your 3rd string open, and then you're holding that 3rd string at the 2nd fret, but you're playing 3 and 4 together, and then you're just playing 3 open again. Okay, so that's then you need to hold with your 1st finger the 5th string at the 2nd fret, and you're playing hang on, yeah, you're playing 5/4 5, and as you play that 5 right now, you slide down 1 fret to the 3rd fret, and then you play 4th. So let's see if I'm right. Yep, exactly. Okay, so let's repeat that. That was holding the 5th string, 2nd fret, playing 5, 4, 5, sliding down 1 fret, and then playing the 4th open. Okay, the next bit, you need to hold a chord that I have no idea what the name is. I just got it from Guitar Pro. So it's first finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and the 3rd finger. You need to put it on the 1st string on the 3rd fret, so it looks like this, right? And then what you play is that same sequence, you call it, the same pattern that you know from Landslide, from the whole song. So it's basically 5, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, and then you just add the 1 at the end. So it sounds like this, right? The next bit, you need to put your 1st finger on the 5th string at the 2nd fret, 2nd finger, 1st string on the 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd string at the 3rd fret. Okay, so it looks like this, and what you play is this. Hang on, it's like this. Okay, so it's basically 5, 3, 4, 1, 2, no, sorry, 1, 5, then 2, 4, and then 1 open. Okay, so you release your finger and do 1 open. So, right? Okay, it's the end of the 2nd part. Okay, the 3rd part, it's going to sound like this. It begins exactly like the 1st part, and then it changes. You'll see right now what it's like, and then I'll teach you how to play it. Okay, so it goes like this. Okay, so that's how it sounds, and here is how to play it. So the way it starts is exactly like the 1st part. So you do this, and then in here, after you've done that, you put your 1st finger on your 5th string at the 2nd fret, and instead of like before when you've done 5, 4, 5, 4 in the 1st part, and in here in the 3rd part you do 5, 4, 5, 3, 4. Okay, just a slight change according to Guitar Pro. Right, and then it goes on to, again, something very similar, and then it changes a little bit. So almost like in the 1st part, well, like in the 1st part, you play 2nd and 5th together when holding the 2nd string at the 3rd fret. You're playing them together, and then you're sliding down to the 5th fret. So you're doing, yeah, like before. And then again, you're playing the 4th string open, and then again you're playing the 2 and the 5 at with the 2nd string at the 3rd fret, and then you're playing 4th open again. And here's the change. You need to now play the 2nd string open. Okay. Then the next bit will be to hold the strings strings 3 and 5 at the 2nd fret, both of them, and then you're playing string 5, then string 4, and then strings 3 and 5 together, and then strings 3 and 4 open. Okay, and that is the end of the 3rd part. Okay, the 4th part is going to sound like this. And here is how you play it. So you need to hold a C chord, which is your 3rd finger on the 5th string at the 3rd fret, your 2nd finger on the 4th string at the 2nd fret, and your 1st finger on the 2nd string at the 1st fret. Okay, and with the C chord, you're playing this. You're playing 5, 4, 2, 5, 3, 2 and 4 together, 3. So, and then from here we're changing to, is it E minor? I'm pretty sure it's E minor. It's your first finger on the 5th string at the 2nd fret, and your second finger on the 4th string also at the 2nd fret. I'm pretty sure it's an E minor, and what you're playing is strings 2 and 5 together, and then string 3, then 4, then 5, then you're playing 4 open, and then hammer on with the 2nd finger. Okay, so you're releasing the 2nd finger, playing 4 open, and hammer on. Right, so it's going to sound like this. For the last bit of the 4th part, you need to do the same chord that I taught you at, on the 2nd part. It's where you put your first finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, and your second finger on the 1st string 3rd fret. And what you're playing is this. Okay, so you're playing strings 2 and 5 together, and then you're playing string 1, and then you're changing to the 2nd fret of the 1st string, and then 3rd fret of the 1st string, and you're playing again the 1st string, and then you're playing strings 1 and 5 together, but you're sliding down straight away to the 5th string, and then straight away to the to the 5th fret, and then straight back up to the 3rd fret. That's what I understood. So it's supposed to sound like this. Yeah, and then you're playing the 2nd fret 1st string, then again 3rd fret 1st string, and then you're holding the 2nd fret of the 1st string, but you're playing 1 and 5 together, and you pull off that 1st string, and then you're holding the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and you're playing strings 2, then 1, and then still holding that, you're playing strings 2 and 4 together, but you're sliding up to the 1st fret of the 2nd string, so you're doing, and then you're pulling off the 2nd string, and then you're holding the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and you're playing that. So that's everything, and that was my first video ever on YouTube actually, and first tutorial, so I'm very new to everything, so I'm hoping that went well. I'm hoping you've enjoyed it, and I hope that you can actually learn how to play the whole solo by this. So, yeah, good luck.